Hello, my name is Sally Gunn, and we are going to read a story today called My Papi Has a Motorcycle by Isabel Quintero, illustrated by Zeke, Peña. The author of this story, Isabel, sometimes called Daisy, says that one of her fondest memories comes from when she was a little girl and her appa came home from work and put her on the back of his bright blue motorcycle to take a spin around the city, Corona, California. In 1913, Corona held its first road race on what is now Grand Boulevard, a street that makes a perfect circle around the older part of the city. Let's see what she has to say. My Papi has a motorcycle. From him, I have learned words like carburetor and cariño, drill and dedication. When I hear his gray truck pull into our driveway, I run outside with both our helmets. My Papi, the carpenter, is covered in sawdust and smells like a hard day at work. His hands are rough from building homes every day, his job since he first arrived in this country. But even though he comes home tired, he always has time for me. When our city is winding down, he takes me for a ride. Today, he's going to show me the new houses he's working on. Papi is careful with my ponytail as he pulls my helmet tight. When he lifts me onto the smooth black seat, his hands don't feel rough, they don't feel tired, they feel like all the love he has trouble saying. Lista? Y sí. Papi revs the engine, and the smell of gasoline hits me as he squeezes the accelerator. Con cuidado, be careful. The motor rumbles and growls. Vroom! Agárrate, hold on. And then we take off. The shiny blue metal of the motorcycle glows in the sun. The bright orange sun is on its way down, turning our sky blue and purple and gold. We become a spectacular celestial thing soaring on asphalt. A comet. The sawdust falling from Papi's hair and clothes becomes a tail following us. Papi zigzags through the streets. We pass Abuelita's church and Tortilleria La Estrella and stop for stray cats crossing in front of us. Mommy thinks there's too many of them, but I think there's just enough. Here's the church. Here's the tortilleria. And here are those cats. We pass Joy's Market, where Mommy buys my gummy bears. Mr. Garcia, our librarian, is walking out the door, and he nods to us. We nod back. This is how we always greet each other. Oh, look, someone calls to her, Daisy! We roar past murals that tell our history of citrus groves and immigrants who worked them, and of the famous road race that took place on Grand Boulevard 100 years ago. Now I know that we're stopping by Don Rudy's Raspados. I love shaved ice with syrup on it too. But as we near the shop, we see that it's empty and out of business. I can tell Papi's disappointed. I imagine the smell of the sweet syrups that Don Rudy used to flavor our shaved ice. I won't be the only one who misses him. As we ride on, I feel and hear everyone and everything we pass by. Each sound landing in my ears rebuilds the whole neighborhoods inside me. No matter how far I go from this place, or how much it changes, this city will always be with me. Look at the sounds. She hears lawnmowers, birds in the trees, the bells on the bikes of people that are going by, the laughing of people who are playing. We cruise by Abuelito and Abuelita's old yellow house, the one with the lemon tree that grew from the seeds of the lemons Abuelito used to pick not far from here. Mommy says we're going to visit them tomorrow to cut nopales, this special kind of cactus. And we are going to cut them from their garden, and we're going to eat herby albondigas in Abuelito's kitchen, where the food always tastes better. Oh, they call to her, "Mija, adios, mi reina, adios." We turn the corner, and then the dogs behind the fences go wild. Franky, the Lopez's Labradoodle, escapes from her yard and runs after us. Mercedes Lopez, the fastest runner in our class, races after her. They're right behind us. Then, just as fast, the dogs barking and Mercedes and Franky become a soft hush in the distance. Trabando duro, muchachos? A little bit, not too much. We ride toward the new homes, replacing the last of the citrus groves. The painters, drywallers, and floor layers all greet us, but we can barely hear their words amid the sounds of hammers and air compressors. Even in all that noise, my Papi's voice touches everything. Around the circle! This is my favorite part. On Grand Boulevard, we lead into the curve of the street. I make believe that we're in one of the races that took place here so long ago. It's our last lap. We have to win. The crowd cheers us on. I feel Papi's smile as I squeeze my arms tighter around him. We fly around the circle. There's the school where we practice soccer. There's the post office where Mr. Charlie takes our letters. And La Panaderia where Papi buys conchas on Sunday mornings. Vamos, Papi, faster, faster. Go, Daisy. Vroom! Here it is, all of our beautiful city. My eyes try to catch everything, but the colors of our houses blend into one another. Red, blue, green, orange, pink. We ride, ride, ride until the blue glow from the motorcycle begins to dim, and our comet tail has been left behind on the streets we've traveled. We head home, and slowly the engine echoes us back onto our street, and then our driveway, our finish line. Mommy and little brother hear the motorcycle and run out to greet us. Mommy waves us in just like a referee. Papi and I can't stop laughing. We had a good ride. Through our laughter, I hear a familiar sound. Honk, 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 honk. Raspados. I think about my city and all the changes that it's been through and all the changes that will come. Oh, look at that. He took his raspados into a cart that he can move around. Chicle y fresa, por favor. Sounds wonderful and refreshing. But I know that here in our little house there are things that will always stay the same. Mañana we fly again. Home is a feeling you take with you. I hope you like that. I did.